Howdy guys, we're doing a little fishing for Father's Day. My son took me out for Father's Day to go fishing for a little while, spend some time together. Granddaughter's here right now. We're at the Lock and Dam in Oklahoma. Lock and Dam 16, I think. I don't know. It's nice out. It's a little hot, but there's a little bit of a breeze, so it's not terrible. We're going to be here for a few hours, and then we're going to head back to the house and get ready for tomorrow. Another week of work. But I thought I'd take a quick little video of where we're at so you all could see. It's a beautiful country out here where I live. This is more of the parts to the phone holder for my wife for her wanting to make some photographs and stuff like that and video, and she's getting into photography. So this is the holder for her phone. She's using her phone to do all this experimenting with photography and camera angles and lighting and all kinds of stuff. So this is just more parts for that, and it's printing away. The last experiment on changing settings was a failure, so I changed them back to something a little bit more doable for the printer. So it's working. Also, an update, I got the new motors for the printer from EasyThread. They come in, and hopefully that moves the changes the clicking noise. There's the new motors, the new stepper motors. Hopefully it quiets it down, because that clicking noise is so annoying. We'll see. I'll get them put in, and I'll have to take a clip of it so you guys can hear them and see if that makes a difference. These are supposedly the upgraded stepper motors that they told me were coming. The 264Z is the new part number on the case. There it is, 264Z. I got them off of AliExpress through EasyThread. Hopefully it fixes the problem. We'll see. And they sent me 3 of them also, which I was kind of surprised about. I have 3 of them. I only ordered 2. Okay, so yeah, I hope you liked the camera phone holder. It was a pretty cool project. I enjoyed making it. So in the next segment, we're going to go back out to the lathe, and I think I'm going to go ahead and work on cleaning it up a little bit. And then we'll go from there. So I think I'm going to try to get some of the metal chips picked up and wipe it down a little bit, and then we'll talk about the next thing I want to do on the lathe. So I think I will take it from there and go that route. I don't think there's anything else in here that I want to talk about right at the moment. Oh, something I was thinking of is I think I'm going to make my channel's going to be, I haven't come up with a name for my channel. Right now my channel is called Jonathan Jones. That's my name. And so I think I want to change my name to something else, but I haven't come up with what I want to make it. I don't want to name my channel something else. So everybody calls me John, by the way, so just call me John. And I want to come up with a new name for the channel, and I haven't figured out what it's going to be, but that's going to come up. And then also I think my channel is going to be kind of random stuff. I'm going to say, hey, I'm going to work on that, and then I'm going to say, hey, I think I'll make a video on it. So Another video I was thinking about making is a video on the 3D printer. I'm going to get rid of that clicking noise, and I ordered new stepper motors, which I talked about in the last video. So I think I might make a video on that, changing those stepper motors out. I thought that'd be kind of enjoyable. So we'll talk about that some more later. Let's go out to the shop and let's look at the lathe, and we're going to work on trying to set you up so you can see me clean it up a little bit. And I'm going to try not to make it awful long, but we're going to try to get it cleaned up and looking a little better. And then we'll talk some more. So let's do that. Hey guys, I'm back again working on my next video. I hope everybody enjoys. So I thought I would discuss a few things from my last video. I got some friends that were giving me input on the video, and so I'm going to work on trying to give a little bit more detail but keep it short at the same time. I'm going to work on my lighting some and see if I can produce a little bit better video. So I thought I'd talk about some things. One thing I thought I would talk about is the hand wheels that I created. I made on Tinkercad and printed out. I made the small 3-inch wheel, and then I enlarged it on Tinkercad and made the 6-inch wheel. That's going to be a whole nother video. So the hand wheels are going to be a whole nother video. I'm going to attempt to cast them in aluminum with sand casting, and that's going to be a first thing to try. So also in the last video, I was attempting to change some printer settings and print something out a little faster. Well, I just wanted to let you know it didn't work. It went bad. It went bad fast. So like here's a piece of it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it that way or not, but it didn't. I stopped the print. It was failing. It had layer shift in it. You can see the layer shift right there a little bit. I ended up stopping the print because it was complete failure. And then I did eventually finish what I was trying to make, and it was a phone holder for video production, and it's actually kind of cool. I finished it, and I thought I'd show it to you. So I'm going to stop this part and turn the camera around and let you see what I made. And the wife really likes it. I made it for her because she has a current interest in photography. So let me stop this one, and I'll start up again and let you see what I made. So here's what I made. It is, boy, that zoomed in. Let's zoom out a little bit here. No, let's zoom in. Okay. So this is what I made. I got the STL model off of Tinkercad. It's a phone holder. It's a fancy phone holder that I think would make it a little bit easier to hold the camera still, especially when you're trying to create a video. I've been using my phone to make videos with, and so I thought it would be useful to use the phone to do it with. It's probably the best camera I got right now for it, and so it was to see something different. So being my printer is small, I had to make it in pieces and glue it together. Just like that one big hand wheel. This hand wheel, I had to make it in 4 pieces and then glue it together. You can see the glue lines. I glued it together using a program called Mesh Mixer, and I segmented it into small enough pieces on Mesh Mixer by Autodesk, and I used that program to cut it up so I could print it on my little tiny printer. Actually worked pretty darn good. So that's how I've been making bigger items, is cutting them up into smaller pieces and printing the pieces and then gluing them together. So I'm going to switch it back around to myself and we'll talk a little more. Alright, it's videoing, right?
Yep.
Okay, it's videoing. Alright, now bring it up on me a little. Alright, hi guys. Alright, we're out at the lathe. We're going to start cleaning it up. And I employed my granddaughter. She is 5 years old. And she's going to hold the camera. And we're going to see how she does. So, if the video doesn't turn out that good, it's her fault. So, she's holding the camera for me. And she's going to video us doing this. Okay? So, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to unplug the machine. The machine's unplugged. Alright? And then we got a few tools to put away. And then we got to get rid of all these old metal chips. So we got some files. We got some tools. This is the T-handle for the chuck. We can just set that right there because I like to leave it out. There's just a bunch of old tools. There's a cutter. All the cutters I put down here. That's an old socket. I made a tool for something. I don't know what, but I cut it off. So we're going to get rid of all these files. A little piece of metal stock. Oh, there's the old 82 gear. That's garbage now. That can go in the bucket. There's an old pick. There's a pick over there. This is the follow rest for the lathe. We're going to throw that down there. I'm going to set these tools right up there. Granddaughter doing good, I hope. Alright, we're going to try to get rid of some of these metal chips. And if I see something interesting, I might pick it up and see what it is. You ever deal with all these metal chips on your tools and have one poke in the skin? It sure is a pain in the butt. It hurts getting metal splinters and stuff. But yeah, you do what you got to do, right? You know, it's been a long time since I actually took the time to clean this machine up. Okay, so hey, I thought I'd tell you that what happened to the lathe. Why did it get broken up? So about 8 years ago, we moved, and the lathe was tied up in the moving truck. It was tied up real good, and while we were driving, we had a 2,200 mile drive. And while we were driving about 8 years ago in the moving truck, the lathe fell over, and it fell over on all the handles and the cross slide, and it broke it up real bad. It's okay, it won't bother you. Just keep videoing. And we didn't find that it fell over until we got to our destination. So it was a bummer. I was so upset that the lathe got all broken up. It broke this hand wheel, it broke all kinds of stuff. And it hasn't been the same since. It was just a real bummer. And I hope you guys don't mind all the commentary. But that's what I thought I'd do. I'd talk, you know. we're gonna, and you know, I'm not much of a talker either. So I'm gonna have to take something to these ways on here because they're all dirty. So we're just gonna try to get it all cleaned up. And I'll sweep up as I go. If I'm shuffling a few things off onto the floor, I'll have to sweep up around it. But I want to try to clean this up a little bit. I think the next video I'm gonna make something on the lathe. I want to make a grease fitting to all over the lathe. It's got these little grease points. It's like a little ball bearing. I'm not too sure what they call them, but you push your grease gun up into it, and it pushes that little ball in, and it allows you to pump grease into there. And it's got them in multiple spots. So I think I'd like to make something, or try to make something to grease those points. And I'll show you what I'm talking about when we get there. And I think I'll probably get some steel wool, real fine steel wool, and use it to clean up these waves a little bit. And get them polished up. Here in Oklahoma, there's a lot of humidity. So I'm going to have to just maintain the equipment to keep the rust from developing. I hope my granddaughter's doing a great job. Does she think she's doing a great job? She's afraid to talk right now. Say hi, Alex.
Hi.
So anyways, we're doing a good job here getting this thing all cleaned up. I've made hundreds of bushings on this lathe. Ow, shoot, that hurt. I should probably take that off.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. One of my cutters, I should have took that off earlier. It scratched me a little. I'll be okay though. It's too far from my heart to kill me. So, we're gonna take and dip a rag inside my solid sink here. Keep videoing, Alex.
Okay, Grampy.
You can pan over here. You can turn a little bit and show me doing this. This is the solvent sink. And I'm going to get a little solvent on the rag there and kind of wipe down the machine. Alright. Is it still recording?
Yep.
Sure is. Good job, Alex. You're doing great.
Yep. But the one making me move the tablet a little.
Yeah, just keep watching me. Yeah, a little rust on my waves here. On my waves to the lathe. I think this bucket will just keep it over there for metal chips. That will just be its home is for metal chips. These are empty containers of cleaner. This is what I put in my solvent sink. I put that in my solvent sink. Works okay. Alright.
Grampy.
Is it looking better, Alex?
I don't know, but is something doing it?
It's still going. Okay. What an improvement. That looks so much better. Okay. We can kind of show you a little bit. Here's a steady rest.
Grampy, everywhere I do it, it won't show you.
That's okay. I'm here. They can hear me.
Okay, but it's only doing one side of the machine.
Okay. That's okay. Just keep it pointed here. Okay?
Okay.
That's my little boring bar holder for my quick change. Here's a spare backing plate. That's a spare 4-jaw chuck. Well, I got some other bits and pieces down there. There's a few pieces in the cabinet. It's a decent little lathe. I've had it forever. I think I mentioned that I'm an engine machinist and I work in an engine machine shop. And the lathe at the engine machine shop is much bigger than this one. I like it too. And so I do have access to some bigger equipment, a Bridgeport, and I think the lathe at work I think is an 18-inch swing. This one is I don't remember what the swing is on this thing. I kind of seem to think it's an 8-inch swing, if I remember right. But I tell you, it has made a lot of little parts. All right, so I think we're going to stop it there, and I think what we're going to do is the next video, I'm going to make that little grease fitting that I was telling you about. So I'm going to make a little grease fitting that's going to go on a grease gun so I can grease all these grease points easier. There's the one right here on this lead screw on the stand support. There's also some oil points right here. They're right there, and those are just oil. So then in here on each gear, there's some little grease points. This one here, I don't know how you get to it. This one has one. So there's a few more too, if I remember right. There's a few here also. There's one right there. So there's a few other little grease points. I think we're going to go ahead and stop the video right there, and I will talk about some other things coming up. Hey guys, so there's my granddaughter. Say hi, Alex. Wave.
Hi.
She's the one that was behind the camera. Initially, she did great. The initial part of the video content for cleaning up the lathe worked out really well, and she did a wonderful job. She had a little hiccup with, I think she zoomed in by mistake on the tablet that I was using to video the content, and she zoomed in a little bit, so about the last few minutes of it got kind of screwed up. But it's okay. It is what it is. There's still some talking and stuff going on, so I'm going to go ahead and just leave it in there. I hope you don't mind. I don't have any way to hold the camera just yet, so I kind of thought, well, she's here, I might as well use it, use her and have her help me. So it actually worked out pretty good. And it was kind of cute too. She had the little yawn there at the end, which was kind of funny, and her little voice behind the camera was kind of cool. And so I'm just gonna leave it there. I thought it was great. I think I'm gonna throw together a short video on the 3D printer this week and throw it up there so you can see me changing out those stepper motors like we talked about. So I have the 3D printer I have is the Easy 3D K1. It was given to me by my daughter, and so when she gave it to me, I had all kinds of problems trying to get it to work. It took me 2 months to get the thing to work, and I finally was able to get it to work, and I started printing all kinds of stuff, and I was having a blast. Its build area is 4" by 4" by 4". It's rather small, and so and then it's got this infernal clicking noise, which drives me nuts when it's printing. And I don't know if you know or not, but some of these prints take a long time. I just got done printing this. Come on, where are we at? Oh, I'm on this way. So I just got done printing this. It's actually an adjustable cooling system too. I decided to try to make, and it took 16 hours to print all the pieces for that. So you can imagine that clicking noise would drive a guy nuts. And so I had contacted Easy 3D, and I was trying to find out why. And they informed me that the clicking noise was coming from... Thank you, Alex. They informed me that the clicking noise was coming from the stepper motors themselves. And they stated that they were issuing a updated stepper motor, and they told me to wait for 30 days before I ordered them from AliExpress. So I've now ordered them from AliExpress, and it took almost a month to get them, but I got them. They sent me 3. I only ordered 2, so I don't know what that's about, but They are they're supposedly an updated stepper motor for the EZ3K1 3D printer. So I think I'll make a short video with the changing of those stepper motors and hope everything goes smooth. So anyways, I'm going to cut this video off and work on editing it and get it up this week sometime, and thank my daughter, or my granddaughter, and give her a big applause for helping me video it. I thought it was super cute, and I think everybody else will get a kick out of it. And we are going to cut it off here. Like, subscribe, hit that bell, and I appreciate any comments I get, and I will try to reply to questions or anything you can think of that you want to ask. And we'll talk to you later. Thank you very much.